book is simultaneously still on the shelf and is in his hands. How do you do that? Never mind. It's not important to me. Meanwhile, Leopard seems to have left the room of his own voltation. Okay, well, I guess I'm free now. I mean, there's still some stuff I can't open because the other two are sticking around. But I can work with this. There's nothing else to do. I spend my time on the internet until 12. Senpai! Senpai, time to get up! Leo? Morning. What time is it? It's afternoon. Do you always have to get up this late? It's pretty normal for me. Hard to change. Oh, so that's how you waste your life away. You'll understand more later in college. He doesn't really care, does he? People say the further you get in college, the less you care about it. Surely the code of honor my senpai lives by. Anyway, get up and have lunch. Otherwise, we're gonna miss class. Yeah, alright. Let me wash my face first. Senpai slides out of the bed and meanders his way into the bathroom. Hey, Senpai, what are your plans for this afternoon? This afternoon? I'm just going to school with you. Senpai is barely audible over the water running. So, when do you finish your class? Classes? I don't have any today. So why are you coming to school with me? So I can stay with you, obviously. What? Come on, when a couple moves in together, the least they could do is go to school together. Stop messing with me, Senpai. This isn't some cheesy romance manga, you know. Senpai leaves the bathroom, wiping his face dry with my towel. Yes, my towel. Well, take it easy. Anyway, I can't slap myself in your room all day long. I don't have a key. So why don't we just go to school together? Why can't you just go home? Senpai, I think it's best if you just go home. You don't even have clothes or anything with you, right? Yep, I was just gonna grab what I need and bring it over tonight. Senpai, why are you insisting so hard on this? Like I said yesterday, I'm not about to lose to these two. So I'm with you no matter what. Whatever, be my guest. So what about lunch? Of course I love to dine with you, Leo. I was just thinking about getting a sandwich. What? Come on, Leo. Don't get a sandwich. There's no romantic atmosphere in that at all. Why is it all you care about? I left out a deep sigh. Okay, I'll just grab something to eat before class. If you want a proper lunch, just go and get it now. I'll wait and keep the door for you. Oh, if you're not gonna eat with me, I'd rather not eat anything at all. Come on, unlike the others, you have a real body. You need to eat something. I'll just grab something as well then. I just woke up. I'm not that hungry anyway. Sure, you're free to do whatever you want. Yep, I'll handle myself. Don't worry about a thing. Senpai sits back on the mattress, pulls up the quilt to cover his legs, and starts playing with his phone. Alright, now that's sorted. I get back onto my computer, messing about online until it's time to head off to class. Hey Leo, we should leave now. Alright, ready. I close up my computer and then pick up my backpack, phone, and keys. Alright, I'm heading out. Tiger, look after the house while I'm gone. Wait, Leo, I'll go with you. What? You mean you want to come to class with me? For what reason? Protect you. Really? It's school. I don't need any protection. I disagree. I'll be worried if you go alone. There's no way I could trust that kitten, and the abortine will absolutely follow you as well. What's with you calling me a kitten? Wait, are you going to class with me, Mr. Leopard? He silently nods and responds. So, are you guys all coming to class with me? I look at the three cats up and down. They all turn to look at each other. They nod together. Why? I'm not going to let up the opportunity to go to school with you. Need to follow you. I have no reason to let these suspicious guys get close to you. I'm absolutely coming. Putting your reason aside, Tiger, didn't you say that you can't be too far from the statue? Oh, I'll be fine as long as I'm around a strong worshiper, such as yourself. It'd be shameful if I couldn't protect my Jitong at the very least. God, what kind of situation am I even in? No idea. Maybe it's karma. Really? My karma must be pretty crap if I can't get some peace and quiet at school. I mean, it's not that bad to be around three beastmen, but where's my freedom? Where's my right to privacy? Leo, you just need to get used to it. I've always gone with you. You just couldn't see me. Let's try pretending I'm not there. It's not that easy. But how do you expect me to deal with these two? You don't see me? I just want to go to class with Leo. I have the right to go in as an actual college student. That's not the point, Senpai. I could walk with you to school. Then we could walk together. I could even do your class notes. I'll do whatever you want, Leo. I can't deny his enthusiasm. You really are cunning. So I take that as a yes. Give in to your inner desires. What? Alright, you can come if you want. Not like you've got anything better to do. Just no funny stuff, got it? I get my things and open the door, letting the others out before locking behind them. On the way, I go to with Senpai and get some sandwiches and soy milk for lunch. Then we made it to my first lecture. Just as he wanted, Senpai sits in on my lesson. Granted, it's not his subject and he has no reason to be here. Thankfully, there's a lot of people here today, so he won't be noticed. I sit in my usual spot in the middle of the classroom while Senpai sits right next to me. Then so do Tiger and Leopard. Do they really need their own seats, though? My gaze turns to them. Tiger looks calm and used to it. But Leopard's on edge. Ever since we got to campus, he's been looking at pretty much everything as if he's in some new crazy world. Even after we took our seats, he's still at it. How different is his hometown anyway? Although I'm curious, he hasn't spoken a word, so I ignore him for now and get ready for class. Class begins, I start making notes while Senpai plays with his phone. All goes as expected. Well, except for Leopard, who to my surprise is leaning over my desk to see what I'm writing. It's a little weird having someone reading over my shoulder like this. I mean, unlike earlier this morning on the computer, I don't mind him watching me. Hey, Abortine, stop disturbing Leo. Not disturbing. Then keep some distance. You're distracting from his studies, you know. It's a little distracting of a big cat face right next to your notebook, but I don't mind. Leopard moves his head away from my desk. And you shouldn't just hang around like some peasant. Do you know how bothersome you are? If you want to stay, stay. But stop disturbing others. It's just pathetic. Not disturbing. Han God asked for trouble. I asked for trouble, you say? You're full of trouble yourself, breaking into other people's lives and not being aware of it. I don't mind if you insist on staying, but you could at least be considerate. Take a seat and keep yourself away from Leo as far as possible. Han's God's word, not listening. What? Are they seriously going to argue over this? I look at Senpai, but he just glances over at Tiger and Leopard. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Senpai. Right. Right. I am a Han God, and I am the protector of Leo. If you want Leo's help, you better listen to me.
He's just silently saying, you're saying it wrong!
Trouble, not listening. Now, am I asking for trouble? If you... Knock it off! I'm in class, you two! Oh, crap. I just realized that I shouted that out loud in a classroom, where no one else knows what the hell I'm going on about. Unexpectedly, everyone in the classroom stares at me. Sire, what are you going on about? No, it was nothing. I'm so sorry. I was just dreaming. I quietly try to mutter my defense. Don't doze off in my class. If you want to sleep, you shouldn't be here. This is your last chance, understood? Yes, understood. Damn it! I'm completely lost with my notes now. Those two cats. Lyle, I'm sorry. I'm not used to the Aborine, and I forgot you could hear us. But like I said, others won't hear us. There may be situations like this from now on, so you should get accustomed to it. Yeah, I realize that now. I just need some time to be accustomed to this. And you're in no place to criticize me. I feel ashamed and angry as I bury my face into my arms. Point. Those two troublemakers remain silent from then onwards, which isn't very much help now that the entire room has their eyes on me. Afterwards, I have to drag myself out of class. At least Senpai gives me a reassuring pat on the shoulder. You alright, Leo? That really could have gone better. It really could have. What the hell was I thinking? Sorry. Don't you even say that! It's alright, you don't have to. I just remembered that I'm talking to nothing again. Thankfully, this time I'm walking in the corridor and it looks like I'm talking to Senpai. Lyle, why do you keep covering up for this Aborine? Could you stop calling him Aborine? It's not really appropriate these days. I make sure to speak quietly, pretending that I'm only talking to Senpai. There's no need to play the race card now, and he didn't really bother me to begin with, so just don't lay the blame on him. Firstly, he called me a Han God. Secondly, the Aborine is a proper noun. It's not like I've been calling him a barbarian. It's not your words, it's your attitude. So you mean I shouldn't hate him? Yes? I can't do that. Alright, sure, you're a guardian tiger from a high temple, but why be so strict? I mean, I'm a hot god as well, but legally doesn't bother me. You are not nearly qualified to argue with me, you kitten. Hey, don't call me a kitten! He calls Senpai a kitten. So cute. I leave them alone and walk back to class. At least they somehow managed to stop arguing during my next class. Finally, I have some peace. Senpai's full attention is now on his phone. But my notes are severely lacking. I see Some of the same people from my last class looking at me. Embarrassed, I can't help but try to huddle away from their eyes, knowing full well I won't be able to escape until class is over. Thankfully, it's not long before the lesson ends and I can finally rest my uneasy soul. Just as soon as I step outside, Senpai comes around in the front of me and blocks my way dramatically. Well, let's go get dinner. We've already missed our chance at lunch, so we have to get something nice. Alright, what do you want? A big hot pot. Senpai, aren't you forgetting that we have club practice tonight? Even when we have practice, we still have to eat. We're in the dance club, and no matter how you look at it, it's not a great idea to dance on a full stomach. And that's not the only issue. For starters, a hot pot would be way too filling, and secondly, you wouldn't have time to eat one to begin with. Sorry, Senpai, there's no way I'm dancing after eating that much food. Aw, would you, Leo? It's alright, we'll have lots of chances, no need to hurry. I just saw it, alright, you better keep your word. I will. So for now, how about we just head off to the cafeteria? Yeah. Move to the cafeteria and find a table for 4. It's kind of a waste, even though there's technically 4 of us. After securing a table, Senpai and I go get food. I guess Leopard's never been to a cafeteria, so he comes too. Tiger, on the other hand, follows Leopard, probably just wanting to keep an eye on him. Our college is a super huge cafeteria. They have everything. Bentos, noodles, meat, hamburgers, desserts, even a drink bar. You could even find whatever you wanted. Since we don't have that much time, I go for something simple. A chicken thigh rice. Senpai ends up getting himself some pork rib noodles. And well, an extra large soft drink.
Nice.
Senpai, are you really going to drink that much before practice? I thought it was only recitation today, right? Right, we're not supposed to have a full club practice today. There's only a recitation for us to show yesterday. It will be over in a couple of minutes. You never know, so I'm not about to stuff myself. When I try to argue further with Senpai, Tiger comes back from his stalls. Lyle, what is that? Hamburger? It's a page out. It's just a hamburger, you know, like meat, salads, and sauce. Between 2 sesame seed buns, there should be a picture over there on the menu. It does seem that they have many meats available. Oh yeah, mostly pork, beef, or chicken though. What? You don't even know what a hamburger is? What rock do you live under? My worshippers don't use them as sacrifice. Traditionally speaking, he's right not to have seen one. So I guess with your family, that means you won't have had anything before coming here too then. Hey, it's not like I live under a rock too. I love hamburgers. I even ate egg burgers for breakfast all the time. Egg burgers? So is that the same thing? Well, kinda. It's meat between 2 buns, but with a fried egg. That doesn't sound as nice as the menu pictures make it out to be. What are you laughing at? So you've been well acquainted with this for a long time then, kitten. A long time ago? You mean before I possessed his body? Well, I'm not sure. I have all his memories after all, and I can't tell if those are his or mine, so maybe I didn't know before. I see. So, why do you ask? Nothing. Simple curiosity. The old man definitely wants a hamburger. Wait, really? So how about I get one for you? No, it's fine. But Leo, can you eat any more? Me? Nah, I'm not hungry. So you're just going to throw all that away? What a waste. I thought that he wanted to eat a hamburger, though. It's not like I need to eat anything. Wow, Leo, and you call yourself a Jitong? Your guardian tiger here is a spirit. He doesn't literally eat things. What? No, wait, so what do you mean by he doesn't eat things?
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna do something right now.
So, when a god eats something, they just eat the chi within. They don't actually eat any of the food itself. Basically, humans won't see a difference. So, it's more like an offering? Yeah, so, when you buy a hamburger for the old man over here, he gets to enjoy the taste. But you have to finish it anyway, or otherwise, we'll have to throw it away. Okay, so this chi you mentioned, is that something gods need? Yeah, we need it, but gods won't run short on chi as long as people worship them. You're basically the priest for the old man, so you won't be hungry if you're here. I'm not that lucky since my huge gong doesn't have any worshippers these days. Although a god can maintain their power as long as the priest is present, it's better to have some offerings. Offerings are the best way to obtain chi and entertain people's beliefs after all. So, I'm the priest. You placed my statue on your shelf, did you not? You are also my worshipper. So, your room could be considered my temple, and therefore you are my priest. What a cruddy temple! So all this time I've been serving my guardian tiger. But by that logic, I've done embarrassing things for your temple. Is that even okay? That and I never worshipped worship Tiger statue properly. Not to mention sacrifices. I don't really like the family traditions. Now, I feel like I treated him unfairly because I ignored them. It's alright. I'm not really hungry. I just wanted to try. I never even offered him a sacrifice before, so I can't just say no the first time he's ever actually asked for something. So I'll just go get one. It's fine, Leo. There's no need to waste it. That's right. You could just get one tomorrow and eat it for dinner. Now that you see him, you could just buy him whatever he wants anyway. However, you know gods will punish you if you waste food. Yeah, okay. I pretty much decided now to buy my guardian tiger whatever he wants. He's a guardian tiger of my family. It's the least I could do for him after ignoring him for so long. Now that I think about it, maybe Leopard wants something to eat as well. I look around to find him staring at the drink bar. Never mind. I think he's good. Returning to my dinner, I finish off my chicken, thigh rice, return my tray, and head off to the club practice with Senpai. It's okay, child. The venue for dance club is a
Sorry, I just really got hungry and just made
It's
food.
basically an open
Like
veranda
instant
with a
noodles.
back wall covered in mirrors. We find a corner to drop off our things while the other club members are standing around talking. Tiger leans against a pillar, watching us from the other side of the crowd. Leopard sees enamored with the mirror wall itself. I don't think he's ever seen such a big mirror before. He must be pretty happy to watch us practice after the show last night. Usually I would hang around with the other freshmen, but I decided to keep an eye on Senpai. Everyone around us is in high spirits after last night's show. Then our club leader arrives to give us a rousing speech about the show. The whole club echoes our excitement, and I feel it too. I share this honor with my fellow club members. Our successes and our failures are all felt as one. It's just how we are. What a good club. I'll miss it. Senpai, are you alright? You don't seem yourself. Did you get a cold? No. Why? Can't I be sentimental sometimes? I didn't mean it like that, but what's wrong? Did anything happen to you? Well, I was talking at the guardian tiger because, I'll have to leave school if you decide to go along with me. Well, really, I'll have to leave anyway even if you don't take my offer. That's right. You have to go back anyway. Yeah, though after being in this body for so long, I'm starting to think that being a human isn't that bad. It's such a lovely club. It's pretty rare, right? After all, based on my memories, well, that's not a good topic. Kind of topic. It's nothing. So how about coming to Illinois? What do you think about it at the moment? Well, it's really not that easy. All three of you want my help. You can help all of us then. No way! Is that really impossible? Then I mentioned that rejuvenating my temple will take at most like 3 years. Sure, your guardian tiger wants you back home, but it's not like he said when. You can do that after helping me and that Cloud of Leopard, right? That would take too long. 2 years and with you, then the leopard? Not to mention my military service. Why should I waste my youth on this? I'd have to quit the dance club. I'd have to drop college. There's no way. Then, couldn't you just help me? It's still not that easy. I won't drop out for you. Can't you just wait until I graduate? If I choose to take 2 years off, I'll need to perform my military service before that. And then 2 years with you? That's probably the end of my dancing career as it is. I know, but seriously speaking, it's not easy to feed yourself by dancing anyway. Even Yan Shuchi never considered dancing as a real career option. You think you could really manage that? But I can't just give up all the efforts I put into this, and all the lengths I've gone to so far. Well, honestly, haven't you only been dancing for like half a year? Hell no! I've wanted to do this since high school. It's not like my other options are any better anyway. I don't really care for that stuffy religious stuff. I came here to pay because I didn't want to be constrained by my family. Now you expect me to give what little I have up just because I have some special talent? I know it's not something you could decide in a day, but I want you to think about it. I've just been driving up the wall and seeking your help because I really have no other way out. So just think about it, alright? I want to work something else instead of that. Hey, Suchi! Oh, I can't even get his name right. It's Shuchi. Shuchi.
Where is Martin?
Oh.
I just realized my
Shuchi.
headphones doesn't even work
Hey,
anymore.
Shuchi,
Like,
come over here.
on the left, it doesn't even work at all anymore.
Right away. Senpai heads off immediately. It seems like they're going to have a meeting. After all, Senpai is pretty important around here. He's practically the backbone of our club. So, I guess that's the end of our conversation. There was more I wanted to talk to him about. To avoid just sitting there, I readied myself to move on. When suddenly one of the other guys put me on the spot. Yo, Lyle, what's up with you and Shuchi Senpai? What's up with us? You two seem pretty weird today. You come to practice together and spend heaps of time all buddy-buddy with him. So, what, you dating him? What a bad boy. What the hell? No, that's nonsense. We're not in that kind of a relationship. So, what's going on between you two? We were just talking normally. Honestly, it was a serious conversation. How could that be taken as romantic? How suspicious. I didn't see you two being that close before. It's not like you two were inconspicuous about it either. You see, all the other guys are staring at you. Oh, yeah? Really? I look around to find a few guys from Shuchi Senpai Admirers Club, literally staring at me. What the hell were we just talking? We were just talking. Our club has a pretty chill atmosphere. Eventually, so chill that people will gossip about anything. Not everyone's gonna think we're cahoots or something. Is every club like this? Or maybe it's just ours? But I was just... So what were you doing before you two arrived here together? We had dinner? Wow, and you said you weren't in a relationship. I'm not in a relationship. Just admit it, we're buddies, right? It's not that bad to be in love with Senpai. He's super cute. Like I said, we were not... Convince me all you want. You'll just have to convince the entire club at this rate. People want the truth. Okay. Leo said there's nothing going on. Just leave it alone, okay? Some other guy grabbed the shoulder of the person talking to me. Come on, you don't see rescue things like this every day. You don't see a fight every day either, so back off or I'll beat you. Of course, he won't really beat anyone up, but those guys seem bored of teasing me anyway. Thank God. Thanks a lot. Oh my God, I can't even say his name. Gio. I want to die. You know, I'm just gonna say it randomly and fourthly. Jiahoy. Okay, Jiahoy. Don't get triggered on me for saying. It's Jiahao. The name spelled Jiahao. Jiahoy, I think. Or Jiahao. Ah, thank you. Wait, are you Chinese? How do you know all this? Like, how do you speak?
Jiahao or something. Yeah, Jiahao.
Like,
no, I'm
all this is like Chinese and Japanese.
I'm not Chinese. I'm Cambodian actually, and
Wait, what did you say again?
I tried.
What name? What did you say again? What was the name again? Jiahao. Oh my God, that's gonna be a bit hard to remember.
Also that name is
I'm Scottish, but I'm American then. Like I'm Native American Scottish.
Jiahao.
But it's still English. You said Jiahoy?
It's because of my accent. I mean, I'm Asian American, but still.
Wait, you said Jiahoy? You said Jiahoy? Yeah? Oh my God! Thanks a lot, Jiahao. One thing I know about Jiahao, even though there's thousands of people with his name, this guy actually is a Borneo Oh my God!
How?
This is spelled Taiwanese. Taiwanese, I think.
What does that even spell? I didn't even write that down.
One thing I know about Jiahao, even though there's thousands of people's name, this guy's actually a born old Taiwanese, like the name's origin suggests.
I'm getting
You're welcome. Sometimes you have to be tough with them. Well, I mean, it's hard. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it Taiwan. I mean, it's hard to deny someone the stuff they've been saying. After all, Senpai, well,
Probably from
Shuichi's
Taiwan.
possessed by a
That's
leopard
why.
cat, has been living with me since last night. Embarrassed, I try to avoid Jaihao's gaze and notice leopard skulking around. Right there, something I could ask Jaihao. Jaihao, you're a Rukai, right? Seeing leopard reminded me that Jaihao helped us a lot with information on Rukai traditions for the show last night. Maybe you know something. Yeah, I am. What's up? Who's tribe? Tribe? Well, where's your hometown? Wutai. Is that what you want? Yeah, what a coincidence. Coincidence? It's nothing really. I can't exactly tell him there's a clouded leopard from Wutai who wants my help, but I really want to ask him something about it. How should I do this? It's alright. It's just that, well, are you familiar with the Rukai traditions? Rukai traditions? I know a bit. Anything you want to know? Do you know any of the Rukai gods who are clouded leopards? Well, I'm afraid it's not my specialty. Clouded leopards. Honestly, I have no idea. None at all? I don't know. Or at least I can't come up with anything off the top of my head. Like I said, I don't know much about this stuff, but I have an aunt who teaches this stuff. Coffee. Yes! Can you hear me, child? Okay. But I have an aunt who teaches this stuff. I can ask her for help. Really? Please ask her for me. I owe you one. You're welcome. There's no skin off my nose. Afterwards, I say goodbye to Jaihao, and he heads off. Somewhat relieved that's over. I am kind of worried that leopard overheard what we were talking about. Lucky he's too busy watching some of the guys practice to take notice. Or for that matter, see how embarrassed I was. It's kind of strange though. Jaihao probably would at least know all the big Rukai gods. Could there really be no cloud leopards gods in Rukai? I mean, even with this modest knowledge of ancestor traditions, he's usually on top of this stuff. I start to wonder if I should ask Leopard about it when I pick up my son if I can be back over. Lyle, sorry for keeping you waiting. Huh, what's wrong? You seem down. I'm fine, it's just... Well, honestly, some guys were making fun of me. It just put me off a bit. Making fun of Leo? What about? It's about you. They're starting to catch on that I'm spending more time with you. There's been a bunch of gossip about it. Oh, it's fine. Leave them be. You're not the only one. You're not the one being harassed. What does it matter? Are they going to hurt you? You never know. Heaps of those guys are into you, and you know it. I might get murdered one day. Okay, now you're just being dramatic. Don't worry about it. Even if they come asking for trouble, I won't let anyone else touch you one single bit. Whatever. It's not like you always be around to stop them. Right. So I'll just have to stay with Leo all the time. Senpai, this whole time that's been... Stop messing around with me. Come on, it's not like we can make the rumors disappear by themselves. It's not like I'm gonna let some gossip get between us. I'm gonna let your help me to me. So just don't give a crap about the rumors. I'll be here to protect you, Leo, no matter what happens. So don't worry about it, okay? I don't think your words are very... I don't think your words are very credible, Senpai. I thought you'd at least deny that. I don't really care.
Yeah,
like I said, I'll protect you,
again.
Leo. Regardless if you trust me or not. Besides, you not trusting me just means I'm being too cute for you to handle. What? No, it's not like that. Senpai! Okay, I'll go easy on you for now. Actually, I was about to go home and grab my stuff. There's nothing else scheduled for the pump today, so you can go home early too. Oh. Yeah, sounds good. There's no way of staying around with all the heat on me today. Issue is leaving with Senpai, just going to throw fuel on the fire. What do I do? I'm going home, Leo. See you later. He says it loud enough to get people's attention. Damn it, he did it on purpose. Better get out of here before people start asking questions. I pull my guardian tiger and pull the daydreaming cloud leopard aside and get my butt out of there as fast as possible, quickly making my way home. Making my way downtown. Phew, I'm exhausted. I check my backpack on the ground, just about ready to throw myself onto the bed, but I can't take a break just
Good to
yet.
hear.
It's a pain, but no matter how tired I am, I just can't go to bed without having a shower. I wrestle my body away from its soft retreat and head to the bathroom, getting into the shower. After the shower, I get dressed and start to tidy up my room when I heard a knock from the door. It's probably Senpai. Leo, I'm home. I open the door to find Senpai lugging a full travel-on suitcase down the corridor. Where is he even going to put this much stuff? Senpai, that bag's huge. Where are you going to even put it? So, just let it be my personal closet. It's a perfect fit for the front corner of your room. You just have to move your folding table all the way. You really planned this out, didn't you? It's all because I like you, Leo. What kind of response is that? I'm giving up on trying to reason with this guy. Senpai then invites him into my room, having a cheery tune while he begins making himself at home. Before I know it, he's finished setting up his stuff and is off to the bathroom. I'm so tired. I collapse onto my bed, waiting to know about myself. Oh, I'm not sure if I'm worrying too much, but I believe you should watch out for that kitten. What's wrong? Simply put, I don't trust him. I have no reason to trust some so-called guardian tiger who used to be a yogai. So he's a yogai who became a guardian tiger. Correct. Although I've never heard about any leopard cat guardian tigers. Even if he was genuine, he would have once been a leopard cat yogai who had been subdued and taken by a local god of soil. But an ex-yogai is still a yogai. Keep that in mind. Wait, really? I can't say his actions have been weird. I'm so
I
not sure how I
thought
feel
you
about
said
him
steal your
possessing
guy, and I was
Nekojishi
scared
senpai.
for a second.
He's
Yeah, I thought you said
sushi for
steal
now,
your
but
guy,
perhaps he's
unless
the
if he
real
actually said
Yan
that. But
Shuchi. On top of that, people are starting to think we're in a relationship. I feel bad for Yan Shuchi. This will be his problem too once it's all over. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Honestly, I just need to sleep after all the drama today. I don't really care about who's sleeping with me. To avoid the fight, I just pull up my quilt and close my eyes. Senpai will probably turn off the light anyway. I close my eyes and think. Everything that's happened, everything I could do, and the things that I didn't do, they all weigh upon my mind as I fall asleep. When I wake up the next day, I feel the same soft warmth next to me. The same big cat is in my bed, sleeping away next to me. I'm glad they didn't make a drama over it last night. Sadly, I can't sleep forever. It's about time for me to leave, so I get up out of my bed and get ready to go to class. Leo, wait a minute. You should wear more. It's chilly outside today. What? Nah, I'll be fine with what I had on yesterday. You won't be fine. You only went out past noon yesterday. It's hardly the same. Well, I'll be fine later on. Even Senpai's wearing even less than me. Yeah, Lyle's right. We're young. We can handle the cold. Who cares about that kitten? Even the power of a guardian tiger will stop his body from catching a cold. Although you are different, being under the protection of my blessings. I'm not a kitten. So, if you're with me, I'll be fine. As much as my blessings can prevent you from catching a cold, I can't help you recover from one. Lyle, you're a good kid, but a few more garments won't hurt. Jeez, you don't need to treat me like a kid. Fine, I'll put something on. I can't argue with him, so I end up putting a thick fluffy coat on over the top of what I was going to wear. I don't think I need it, but at least the fur on the inside does keep me warm.
Dad mode
I
on.
I'll be hot after walking all day for a while. Okay, I'm heading out now. I grab my backpack and open the door. As you could guess, all three of the big cats follow suit. Once I make it to class, I sit down and things get started. At least Tiger and Leopard haven't gone to any fights so far today. Even my harsh words yesterday got through to them. Tiger sits in the back corner of the lecture hall, clearly disgruntled by the situation. Yep, he may not be happy about it, but at least he's not about to start a fight. Leopard sits next to me, focusing completely on the lecture. Compared to Senpai tapping away on his phone, he's an honor student. But I doubt he would understand a word the teacher's saying. Why is he trying so hard? Maybe he's used to this time to learn some Mandarin? Which is probably not a good idea. It's college level stuff after all. It's way too advanced. I hope he's not picking up anything weird from this. Disregarding Senpai's protest to go to a restaurant, we head to the cafeteria during lunch. After all, I promised Tiger that I'd get him a hamburger last night. Some of those super nice restaurants around here have the best burgers though. That'd be way too expensive. I'm a poor student here, you know. But eating at the cafeteria isn't romantic at all. I don't want anything romantic. What kind of person dines at a fancy restaurant every day anyway? I mean, You know, it doesn't need to be fancy. I just want to go spend time with you somewhere nice. At least just once. You could have a date with me. No. Aw, Leo, you're such a big bully. How am I even bullying you? Ignore Senpai thinks I'm bullying him. Temmie, hi, I'm Temmie. Temmie.
Why you bullying?
Temmie.
Why you think I'm... Okay. Why you bullying me?
Oh.
God damn. Why you bullying me?
Cloud leopard stares at hamburger.
My name is Bob.
So this is a hamburger.
Just...
I see things more, their eyes sparkling with desire. Tiger picks up the burger with his giant paws, the palms of which almost cover the whole thing. Then, in a single movement, he finishes the whole thing in one bite. Not bad. The bread adds a
Yes.
How big does he have a... I don't know, but he has a big mouth.
Jeez.
Not bad. The bread adds a... Oh, sorry.
Jesus.
The bread adds a lovely crisp mouthfeel. It works well regardless of how little meat it is in.
Jesus Christ.
He then proceeds to lick his claws. It's a little scary. Besides, we have a...
I was hearing two voices of you in a way, so I don't know what you just
we have
said.
this thing where we can actually check to see what the chat was. I don't know what the hell I pressed, but I think it was log. Where I can view the chat log.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh, I put it in full screen. Oh no. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh no. I'll be mute for a second while I'm just trying to,
Yeah, I don't know how I
look
did
through
it.
things.
Didn't I tell you just yesterday? Only a god consumes a chi within an offering. They don't eat the actual food, so this one is for you, Leo. So what he ate was the chi from the form of the burger? I guess it makes no difference to me. Even with Senpai's explanation, it's still kind of hard to believe that burger just got split in two. That was only one burger though. Is that even enough for you, Tiger? Even though I'm worrying about him, there's no way he could finish a third burger. The other one's for Leopard anyway. No need to worry. I just want to experience the taste. I'm not hungry at all. Even if I were, you wouldn't be able to eat anymore, would you now? Yeah, guess you're right. Although if you really wanted to give me another one, I would gladly have the one that a Borine has. Just as he says that, the leopard grabs up his burger in a hurry, ready to eat it at a moment's notice. Leopard sneers at Tiger, who returns a contemptuous stare of his own. It seems like a fight could break out any moment. That's enough. I'll get you guys hamburgers tomorrow if you want them so much. I interrupt them in an effort to avoid a fight. It seems to go well enough, but in the end, is it really the burgers they want or what? After class, I show up with Senpai at dance club. As you can guess, us coming together caused an uproar. At this point, everyone's heard the rumors of me and Senpai being in love. Before coming, I told Senpai to deny it and keep his distance for both our sake. He took a bit of work though. He didn't agree until I threatened to kick him out. Thank God he did though. I can finally talk to the other guys now. Even after all that, I'm still being asked about my relationship with Senpai. So, aren't you and Senpai Shuchi Senpai in love or something? He's totally just trying to mess with me. Yeah, but for Shuchi to publicly admit his love for someone, first time you've seen that, it just doesn't feel like a joke, you know? Like it's something you should be embarrassed about. The only thing that's true is that we're not dating, we're not a thing. I don't have to deny any more than that, right? Hey, I still don't buy it. What else would you do be so close together then? I told you, it's all Senpai who... I can't focus on practice while being questioned like this. So I decided to take a break, taking a seat in a corner of the veranda room. Leo, would you like me to go knock some sense into that kitchen for you? No thanks. It doesn't matter that much. Even if he's being annoying. That and I don't want to see them fight each other. I don't even want to think about what would happen if they got into a fight here. I tried to just stop thinking about it, looking towards Leopard to distract himself. He seems to be really into watching the other guys practice. He's moving his hands, fingers, imitating their movements. I figured he paid attention in class to learn Mandarin, but why would they want to learn how to dance? Why would he want to learn how to dance? I end up just sitting in the corner, watching Leopard and the other guys dance until the end of practice. When the club leader announces that we're free to go, we all grab our stuff and head off. But suddenly, Senpai comes up to me. Hey, Leo, let's go home together. Senpai, I told you not to talk to me during practice. Hey, that doesn't count now that it's over, right? You know how suspicious it looks if we're together like this. If we're really together, we can be as suspicious as we want. Tiger sends a fierce glare Senpai's way. Oh, just kidding. Well, I'm just by as goal as you, Leo. It's just simply too much of a burden to open the door for me, you know? Actually, no. I don't know if it's simply just too easy for me to open the door for you. Oh, it's okay to go home together. Senpai, as much as I want to refuse him, I don't feel letting his hope down all the time. Eventually I give in, letting Senpai come home with me.
Sorry.
Yes, let the kitten come. Not like that, not like that, not like that, not like that. No. Finally, thanks to the help of the three big cats, I make it through a chaotic week. Even without the drama they caused at the beginning, it calmed down after a few days. For now, little by little, I'm getting used living with the three big cat spirits. Even so, all I wanted to do is take a good, nice break this weekend. Alas, my serenity doesn't last long. Leo, will you go shopping with me? Leo, it's a good opportunity to go out this weekend. Perhaps a book or appliance store. I'm interested in them. Would you care to show me? Keep me company. Even just after waking up, these three are already on to me. They want to spend time with, and they all want me to spend time with them too. Wait, what does Leopard want anyway? It doesn't even sound like he knows what he wants to do. Even then, I kind of get the feeling he wants to spend time with me too. On the other hand, I can't really refuse the other two. Even though I prefer to stay at home and get some rest, it's not really like I have any plans for today otherwise. So what should I do? Uh-oh. Whoops, not that. Hold up. I'm trying to take a screenshot. Oh, okay, here we go.
Okay.
Why? Come on.
Okay.
Would you want to hang out with?
I'm gonna pull out We'll Decide again.
Or would you hang out with Senpai?
Because I don't know.
You get to go shopping with Senpai. You get to go pick a book with Tiger, or you get to stay home with Mr.
I don't know.
And do nothing. You wuss.
Okay. I was a big wuss, so I didn't choose really. So yeah, I'm a wuss. So I'm just gonna do We'll Decide, which is right here.
Senpai again? What the hell? Is this a coincidence?
3.
What?
I know, right? I mean, wait, no.
Senpai? No, just I think we're gonna choose Senpai. Senpai, actually, it's too late.
I redid it. Okay,
But
it's
remember,
3 again. Should I do it one more time?
If you choose Senpai's route, we're gonna be seeing us being killed. Like, there's
Okay.
2 endings that's gonna strike you very hard. Like, there's 2 endings that will make you cry. But Clouded Leopards, I think that's his name. No, Leopard. Leopard's route is a bit sadder because you get to see him cry actually,
Oh,
because well, we left him. And it was so heartbreaking. I'm like, my innocent boy, my precious little bun. I need to make you smile. Wait, wait, really? Oh, okay.
That's it. We're just choosing leopard. We're doing
I
it.
feel sad for wait. Okay, yeah, we're choosing leopard.
I don't want to hurt this
It's
fucking
so sad.
feelings.
I don't want.
Yeah, we're doing
I'm gonna show
leopard
you
because
something.
reason. Ah! You gotta hurt me more. So stop that.
Hold up.
You better not show me some sad pictures of freaking the cats. I can't.
Oh. Prepare yourself.
Oh god.
It's so sad. It's so sad.
Stop! No! Stop!
It's so sad, isn't it?
I can't!
It's okay. Well,
better
leopard's my
stop right
guest. I
there.
can't exactly let him go
Please,
without somewhere to
don't do
sleep.
this.
Wow, why him? I'm also your guest, you know. You're not exactly my guest at this point, Senpai. Why not? I came to you just like him, right? So, that means I'm more than just a guest, right? Leo thinks of me as family. Not at all. But seriously, Mr. Leopard here took a long trip to get here. It'd be rude not to make him comfortable. Sorry, Senpai. Oh, if you say so. Anyway, I'm happy to grub on the floor. If Leo can help me rejuvenate my temple. Free to get lost. Oh, that's so mean. If you do this for me, I'll get you a quilt. How about the one on your bed? Gross, just take it. I take a quilt out of the wardrobe and lay it on the floor for him. Eventually, after making a fuss, Senpai gives up and starts making his futon. My room isn't that big. The only free space is near the door. Basically, that means I'll have to step over his bed if I ever want to get out. Leo, I'll sleep here. I'll block the door. So it seems there really isn't anywhere else, though. Alright, just don't harass me in the middle of the night. As if I would. I don't mind you if you do it during the day, though. Do I have to say it twice? Ignoring Senpai's teasing, I sit on the bed. Leopard turns his head to me. I suddenly feel really embarrassed. I did offer him the bed out of courtesy, but is he okay with it? Not to mention this is my first time sleeping with someone else. While I'm lost in thought, he approaches the bed, picks up his quilt, and curls in a heap on my bed. He definitely doesn't feel embarrassed. Just like when he opened the door to my bathroom. Maybe he doesn't feel these things because he's a god. That could be it. I wonder if I should... I wonder if I should go turn off the light when Senpai suddenly... I wonder if I should go turn off the light when Senpai suddenly comes out to me. Leo, you didn't even eat any food. You sure you don't want some? It's pretty good. Senpai, you'll get fat if you eat too much before bed, you know. I couldn't care less, and it's not like you're fat, so why not? I just want to sleep. So, is it true that you get fat if you eat too much during sleep? Well, not to me, because I can't gain weight.
God dang it.
I'm looking at the World of Warcraft chat, and the general chat saying nipples and other things. They're saying there's one of them saying nipples, and one of them are saying they're hard, they're on fire, and then the other one said where.
Oh boy, can you just send
I can't. It's on my dad's computer. Runiki
Can you
says
send me a
and
screenshot of
and
it?
then
I just
Blue
want to
says,
know.
They're hard and on fire. The other one says
that's
where. One of the other ones says suicide boy in a dollar sign. It's so funny. that could be childish, but it could be mature. I just want sleep. Do I look like I have the energy to eat? Aw, but I bought it for you. Hey, kitten, that's enough. Stop bothering Leo. Hey, I didn't mean it like that. Enough. Leo needs rest. If you prevent him from sleeping, I'll kick you out. Understood? Okay. Aw. Seems like he's in a foul mood. It's not like Guardian Tiger like him, he needs to sleep. But he's probably grumbling over not getting to bed. I turn out the lights, feeling a pang of guilt as I lay down on my bed. I don't know. I pull up the quilt and try to find space for myself. The bed is small for both of us.
Why
It's
does
so
it
close
always
I
have
can
to be
feel his
fucking
body
guilt?
temperature. Why would a god give off heat? His body isn't real, right? What? Okay. Could it be just some kind of illusion? Like, can I touch him? I gently move myself, pulling up the quilt a bit. Despite my
Because it
curiosity, I try to be respectful and not get too close to him. Trying to keep my distance, I move back a bit, but suddenly, Leopard moves his arms to grab me tight. He pulls me toward him with a strong grip. What just happened? I didn't think he'd be that assertive. I turn my head to look at him. He sits back with that stony look on his face. Something isn't right. I turn back around to find my body actually partially hanging off the bed. If you didn't catch me, I would have definitely fallen. Ugh! How stupid can I be? I just almost fell out of my own bed. Out of my own damn bed. Thanks. He pulls me back into the bed. Once I'm safe, he relaxes and closes his eyes. I try to relax as well. His arms are still holding me, and I don't want to risk falling by moving back again. So I have no other option but to lie here in his arms, feeling his warmth and his heartbeat. Could this really not be an illusion after all? It feels pretty good to get this close with his fuzzy body, but how can I sleep like this? It's my first time sharing a bed with someone else. Although sleeping with a god sounds awesome, Leopard doesn't exactly feel that spiritual. The fur on his arms feels soft and gentle, and his body radiates heat. I can even hear his soft breathing. It's too hard to ignore. Sadly, there's no way I'll be able to sleep like this. Even though I'm really exhausted, all this sinking is keeping me awake. Excuse me, Mr. Leopard? He doesn't reply, but nods slightly. Are you still awake? I'm sorry to bother you, but can I ask a few questions? Why'd you come to find me? Coincidence. Coincidence? So you just happened to find me? Yes. But you saw me at the show. Why didn't you talk to me then? Spirits went home. I sent spirits home. Sent spirits home? You mean you went to Pintong and came back? Again, he moves slightly. I guess that's all yes. How did you manage to get there so quickly? Spirit pass. Spirit pass, huh? I thought those were just made up by the Japanese. So they're actually real? So, am I able to use these spirit pass? Yes, with me. Sounds like he could use them as long as he's around. With that, we get to Pingtong in a flash, but I still don't want to go. After all, getting there isn't the problem. So, why do you need me? Do you need someone to, be your oracle? I think it would be too hard for him to explain. Judging by his poor Mandarin, asking complex questions won't get me anywhere. Is your village not doing well? Is it bad? Are the people not listening to their gods? Disregarding their traditions? Destroying the forest? He nods slowly. Okay, I can get the picture, but what can I do? I don't think they'll trust a Han outsider. Not to mention my family worship Mazu. There is a way. Should be. He doesn't seem very confident. It doesn't mean I'm not willing to help you. Even with the spirit path, it's a big commitment. I have my own life, and I don't want to spend it in the mountains of Pingtong. I feel pretty embarrassed refusing him. It's the only reason he came here after all. It's just that living within a Borno tribe isn't an option to me. I understand. Yeah? Think of you. I will. Do you really understand what I said? He didn't reply. He's either not sure or maybe he doesn't know how to express it. I really don't know what he's thinking. It's probably not worth trying to ask. All this talking has got me feeling tired anyway. I can't hold on anymore. I need sleep. Good night. Good night. He said nothing more before letting me go to sleep. I couldn't help but think about the lost expression he had on his face as I closed my eyes. I turn myself over unconsciously. It's a cold morning. Before opening my eyes, I try to gather my warmth, curling the bedsheets around me and pushing my body back towards the wall. However, instead of the wall, I feel something soft. I try to push it away, but it pushes back against me. A cold breeze blows in. I try to stop it from going under the quilt, but it gets stuck somehow. I give the quilt a few hard tugs and finally get it around me. Great. Finally. Wait. Why did I have to pull so hard? Leopard stares at me, sitting blanketless on my bed. Wah! I'm so surprised I throw myself backwards, nearly falling off the bed as Leopard catches me again, saving me from my untimely fall. Whoa, sorry. Half my body hangs off the bed while the other half is held in place by Leopard's arms. It's a strange, uncomfortable position. Huh? Lyle, what's all the fuss? Senpai sits up in his bed, looking sleepily. It seems we just woke him up. What are you guys doing? You're so lovey-dovey. Hell, what time is it? For his phone, while I break loose from the clouded leopard's grasp. Good morning. Good morning? Morning, Lyle. Senpai, you're... I was beginning to wonder if Senpai ended up finding his phone, but he just went back to sleep again. He sprawled out, lying on the floor with his blankets, tossed it aside. Damn, he's going to get a cold like that. I go over and grab Senpai's quilt and throw it over his body for him. When I turn around, I see Tiger staring at me. Morning. I should be nice and wish him a good morning, but with the way he's looking at me, I'm too embarrassed. Did I do something wrong? Lyle, you're so gullible. What? Are you sure you want these two to stay? I mean, I can't exactly throw my senpai out while he's asleep. I know it's a lot of trouble to go through, but it's what I have to do. As for the other one, I was about to ask Leopard's opinion to be polite, but he speaks before I do. I stay. As I guessed. As you can see, I can't throw either of them out right now. Anyway, might as well leave them be. You really do have no sense of urgency, Leo. Tiger lets out a sigh. It seems that I must look after you still. I wouldn't be surprised if that moron tried something ridiculous. Won't do. I'll be sure to keep an eye on you. Now. Leo, you woke up much later than usual. Did you not sleep well? I mean, I was totally exhausted yesterday, and at least I'm a lot better this morning. I look at my phone. It's past 10. I mean, it's later than I would usually wake up, but my Monday mornings are free anyway. Oh, 10. I mean, my classes are in the afternoon anyway, and campus is just around the corner. I could make it if I left an hour before. So what should I do? Usually I would just surf the internet, but with everyone else here? Speaking of doing things, I'm pretty hungry right now. I should probably wait until Senpai's up, though. He'd want food as well. I decided to just use... okay. I decided to just use my computer to pass the time, turning it on and opening up my social media pages. Wait, something feels strange. Tiger and Leopard standing right behind me, peeking at my screen futilely. Excuse me, what are you two doing?
Oh, my
What? This is what I usually do. Spying on me while I use a computer? Correct. Could you stop, please? It makes me uncomfortable. Uncomfortable? How so? Oof. I mean, it's strange to have someone watching you. Strange, but I do watch all the time. Like I said, I know all the files on your computer. Oof, I've been recording for a long time, hold up.